I sent you an invite. Hi, Gollum. Welcome in. No. Oh, I don't have you. I have to turn it on, but as long as you're in there.
Yeah.
And then, boom, now it's on.
Let's go. Now I tweet.
Now you tweet. Are you doing a tiramisu and banana split? Ah! We're a little dessert couple. How cute thing. Doing stuff.
I have to make sure I'm not tweeting from Bunny's account.
Oh yeah. You would never do that, because that would be...
No, I would never. I don't even have their access.
Yeah. You wouldn't do something so silly. That's too silly. Too
No,
silly for a banana.
absolutely not.
Because we're so sweet. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Little dessert friends. Oh my goodness. It's raining outside and I just got home from work. And now my bottoms of my little shoes are wet. Or not my shoes.
Oh, no.
I'm not wearing my shoes. But my bottom of my pants are wet.
Oh no. Pants and shoes are two different things.
They are. My shoes being wet isn't a problem because I can just take my shoes off, but I don't want to take off my pants because it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Should have maybe took them off before I started and then changed to different.
It'll buff.
It'll be fine. They'll dry. It's just water.
So we're yapping about animation?
Yes, we are. I do have chill pants, but like I said, I just immediately kind of sat down and got stuff ready for stream. So did not.
I have one pair of pants that I wear and I just wash them before work.
That's fair. I have multiple pants. Pajama pants, and then I have pants, work pants. That's what that.
Get more pants. I need to up my pant collection.
Yeah, it helps. Sunny with a clear blue sky. It is rainy here, but that's okay. I like the rain. And Banana, since we are going to talk... Huh? What?
I don't know, you just said my name.
Oh. Oh yeah, happy birthday. It's your happy birthday today.
Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, it is my birthday.
I was gonna sing you the pussy song, but I couldn't remember it off of my head. So
It is literally the thought that counts.
Yeah, I was gonna just show up and be like, my girl's pussy, because I thought you would like that.
I would have, and I do like it.
Yeah, but I don't have the remembering. So
I think you got the important lyrics down.
Yeah. And he loves the sauce it serves, which is quite something to write down on paper and also to say to people.
Is that a lyric? I'll be honest,
Yes.
I haven't really studied the lyrics of it.
Yes, that is a lyric.
That is amazing.
Yeah, he says, and I like the sauce it serves my girl's pussy, or whatever. Something like that. Oh, I don't know the song. I just remember that lyric, and I remember him being like, he's like, the sauce it serves, and he's like, and I don't mind because it's hers. And I'm like, oh. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know we were referring to it as sauce in the 30s, or whenever it came out.
It came out in 1726.
Oh shit, in the 20s then.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're gonna talk about some animation. And you'll have to, I guess you said You might not stick around, but you'll come back. Yeah, go for it. We're gonna be... Banana for sure is gonna be streaming a bunch today because it's her birthday. And I'm gonna be streaming with Banana playing Garlic Phone. He's gonna
have a good day, Gollum.
Yeah, have a good day. We get big heart from Gollum. But yes.
Let me know how crisp this is.
Oh, that's icy.
Was that crisp?
That's icy. Yeah, that's crisp.
Good morning, Slade and Van Linen. Thank you very much.
Good morning. So, we're gonna get it started. I know we're, oh, no. I was gonna say we're a little late, but I'm like, not really.
Little buff.
Little buff. It's not that important. The first question I was gonna ask you was, what is your favorite animation? What's your favorite cartoon?
My favorite animation? Wasn't prepared for this question.
Bunny!
Bunny! Good morning. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Alerts.
Got your alerts.
Don't know where to put them on my screen.
Boop, boop, boop.
Shove it in the middle there.
Yeah, you better go say happy
So many
birthday.
people coming in. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. It is a beautiful
To the conversation,
day.
though.
To the conversation.
My favorite animation, and I feel like you already know this, is The Owl House.
I did suspect that might be the case. However,
it's one of those shows that I wish I had as a child, because it would have helped so much. Just like how gay it is. It would have made me be like, huh, maybe that's me.
Maybe I'm gay. Maybe I'm a little gay. Yeah, it's I am sleeping on the Owl House. I simply have not I have simply just not watched it. I watched like part of the first season when it was coming out, and then I just did not catch it on the second season. And there's no, I must have just been busy or something. But yeah, so that's definitely one I need to watch, because I've heard only good things about it from multiple people.
It is a very good show. It is. It's obviously a kid's show, so it's not going to get like super like...
Yeah, no.
graphic or anything, but like...
I'm not expecting invincible levels of gore in the Owl House.
Yeah. But it is a very well put together show that I love very much.
Good narrative and what have you.
Thank you, Menji.
Isn't it locked behind Disney Plus? Yes. Yes.
It is on Disney. I don't mean to like put any of us in the crosshairs of like the government, but there is some like other ways to watch shows and television.
Yep. And good morning. Doing pop quiz corrections. All right. Well, get you something to eat. But yeah, Gravity Falls is also good. I mean, honestly, if sometimes like those cartoons are on like Hulu. I've seen a couple Yarhar. Yep, Yarhar. But also
Yarhar.
But also
Pull up your YouTube chat so I can see that too.
Oh yeah. Also you can yeah, check like Hulu if you have it. If not, then you might just have to get a free trial of Disney Plus and binge it while you have the free trial, and then cancel it.
It's very unfortunate for the Owl House, because it was supposed to be 3 full seasons, but the last season they canceled it.
Oh.
So there wasn't a 3rd season.
That's what
but
I
then
heard.
The backlash and stuff allowed them to get like a few specials
extra
in.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's
Yeah.
very clearly moments that you can tell that they wanted to have like full episodes of these things, but they
And
just weren't allowed to.
yeah, and what's crazy with stuff like that, it's like with production and animation, as soon as, like, even if you think you have, like, they'll be like, oh yeah, no, you have like 3 seasons, and then they're like, actually, you have 2. It's like you already plan to fit all your stuff in that time frame, and then they just rip it from you. So it just sucks.
Yeah.
To the Owl House. But on another thing, you like the Owl House. Are you in any way excited about the creator's next project? The Knights
I
of...
haven't heard anything about it, but I did see something on the Twitters.
Yeah, so she's making another, like a Knights of Gardenia or something. I am so bad
I'm gonna write
at
that
remembering.
down.
No, that's not what it's called. Hold on. Knights of something. Knights of Guinevere? Guinevere? We paste it. Actually, I'll just like send you to the page. It has the teaser and everything. The only thing that's known about it is it's Dana Terrace and John Bailey Owen, Zach Marcus, and it only has like this teaser trailer. There's no other like stuff about it. Just whenever you want to look at it, because if you really like the Owl House, it's the same creator, so it might be.
Ooh, it looks pretty just from the picture.
Yeah, the art style looks like it's gonna be like sick. So I am looking forward to it. Oh no.
Oh, and it's got the glitch. It's from them people.
Yeah, it's from Glitch Entertainment. I don't know how
What
many.
other shows did they make? They did Digital Circus, right?
Yeah, they made Amazing Digital Circus, and they just released a pilot for Gaslight District.
Oh, they did Murder Drones too.
Yeah. I think Murder Drones.
I have
was
that
their...
on my list to watch, but I haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah, I think Murder Drones was their first project, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, and I'm okay with that. Anytime you hear Knights of, you keep thinking Knights of the Old Republic. That's because you're a Star Wars. Know nothing about a Star Wars. Star Wars, I barely knew her.
There's also shows in a similar vein to Owl House. Like there's a show called Amphibia, which is about these frog people.
I've seen some of the a couple episodes of Amphibia as well. That one's fun. That one's like very isekai.
Yeah, there's not like direct crossovers in the sense of like characters appear on the shows, but there's like little hints here and there where it's like Easter eggs sorta.
Yeah.
And one episode of Amphibia is they just have like a frog version of the shop from Gravity Falls.
Oh, that's really
museum
cute.
Or whatever.
Yeah, because it's all the same.
And so just like those
property.
3 shows like have interconnected weaves to it, and it's really fun.
That is fun. Because if I'm not mistaken,
Hi, Golden Diver.
Hi, Golden Diver. Sinclair says that they're not a huge fan of the Digital Circus. I have mixed feelings about it. I feel like it has good concepts, and I feel like there's some things that land, and then I'm like, I just think that everything needs to be slowed down. Everything is always so fast, and I'm like, everything is happening all the time. Maybe everything doesn't have to happen all the time, and we can slow down. I don't know. But yeah, there's like, but I think the Amazing Digital Circus is pretty good. I want to like it more than I do.
It's a fun watch.
Yeah, I don't have anything
I think it
against
has to be
it.
anything more than that.
Yeah, I don't have anything against it. I just wish that I liked it more because so many people like absolutely adore it, and I know that not everything is like made for everyone. But I'm like, it's not that it's bad. I'm just like, it's fine. You know, like you said, like it's not. I'm not like bored or upset watching it. I'm just like, I wish I liked it more. And again, not to say I dislike it. It just is okay to me.
I also I was going to put, I was like very torn between whether I do the Owl House or another show for my favorite. It's called Violet Evergarden. I know I've told you about it. I don't know if
Oh,
you've watched it.
I haven't watched it. I know about it. It's like a war veteran, right? Or am I
Yes, she is
okay?
a war soldier child.
Okay, I was like, she's like a yeah,
Oh,
she's like
cough,
a
cough.
like child soldier, huh?
I coughed and I said cough, cough because it seemed fitting.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, she's a yeah, that's pretty much all I know about her. All I know about the show is that she's like child
Yeah,
soldier,
I'll
and I
talk
guess
about
it's
it a
about
little
like
later too.
okay, is that
Uh,
your hear me out? Or no, we
it
never
might be
mind.
one of them.
Okay,
For a
so
reason, I'll explain.
I
But
will
the
take
reason I
it.
was gonna put it as one of my favorites is because episode 10 of it is incredibly heartbreaking and very, very good. And I would recommend everyone watch it just for that.
I see. So I am one of those people that if you tell me something is sad, I am less likely to watch it.
Damn it, it's really happy.
It's
It'll make you
really
smile.
happy. um, yeah, I am aware that Violet Evergarden is one of those like kind of like emotional shows, which is a big reason why I
Hmm.
haven't seen it yet.
That's fair and
Um,
valid, though. That's
because
like
I'm
not
just
everyone's
like,
cup of tea.
nah, it's not even that it's not necessarily my cup of tea. It's just like I don't necessarily like being sad, but anytime I've like watched things that I'm like are sad, I'm like, yeah, that's like really good. Like that's really good storytelling. That's really fun. But I'm like in general, I'm like, do I want to feel sad today? No,
Yeah,
I
no, I,
don't.
I completely understand that.
But that's always like my hurdle. I'm like, but I don't want to be sad. But I'm sure it's really
I don't like
good.
feeling angry with shows, so I can understand not wanting to feel like certain things.
Yeah, I don't want to be mad either. I'm like, I also don't like, I don't get like Schadenfreude or whatever, Schadenfreude, where like you like to see the characters like suffer. You're like, haha, fuck you. I don't have that. I'm just like, oh no, bad things are happening.
What's that called?
I don't.
Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude is a German word that means that you derive pleasure from seeing other people's downfall. And it can be as like small as like you see someone you don't like and they like get wet sock and you're like, haha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like a villain, that's a different story, but like for the most part, I don't like seeing people like
Have a bad time.
I don't want people to have the bad, like the good people, I don't want them to have a bad time.
Yeah. So I have a rough go with stuff like that. I'm just like I don't know what to do with this. Like this is sad. This is upsetting. Good things are not happening here. But yeah. No, Violet Evergarden I've only ever heard good things about.
If anything, it's just a very beautiful show. Like the actual animation is very beautiful.
art and stuff. Yeah, I've heard it also has like
Yeah.
really good like backdrops, background work
Hmm.
or environments.
The reason I discovered it was I don't know if you know what Drawfee is.
I do know what Drawfee is.
Oh god, I coughed.
Bless.
They did like a episode of like drawing their favorite animes, and one of them was Violet Evergarden, and I thought their style was really cute. So I
Like, I'll
decided
check
to
it
take
out.
that and just watch the show.
I mean, that's fair. It was Julia, was it not?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I've seen that episode. Because she drew like the whole background. Like she went into fucking like a blender and then like drew the
Yeah.
whole background. I'm like, that's a lot. You're really out here.
But it came out really good.
It did, it looked great. But I just thought, I was like, damn, girl. But if you were having a good time, that's all that really matters. But yeah, those are really solid favorite picks. And was there another favorite option that you had in mind?
There was two more that I knew I wouldn't put them, but they were in my head. It's Powerpuff Girls, because I grew up on Powerpuff Girls and I love it.
Yeah.
And I felt like I couldn't not mention Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, Avatar's good. I say this as somebody who has never been able to actually finish it.
No.
I know. I don't know why. I've several different times in my life, I've tried to sit down and watch it, and I never make it past the first season. And I don't know why.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I can get that. Because, like, I've been told so many times that it's not animation, but The Sopranos is a good show. And it's a
Yeah.
show that I should like, but I can't get past, like, season 2. Like, I just don't, I don't hate it or anything, I just can't.
It just doesn't grab you like you feel like it should.
Yeah.
Like, you're not...
But Avatar is one of those, like, S-tier shows for me, so...
Yeah, no, Avatar, like, the biggest issue I have with, like, Avatar is, like, I'm watching it, and I get it. Like, I get the appeal. And I'm like, and I've seen, like, a couple of, like, the later stage episodes, and I'm like, I can't really think of a reason to, like, why this isn't grabbing me. It's just not grabbing me. I'm like, I think that objectively it's really well done, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's I've tried at several different junctions to sit down and watch all of Avatar, and it has been just impossible. I'm like, I don't know why, but every single time I try to watch it, because I want to be it, because so many people hold it in such high regard that I'm like, I want to be able to even participate in those conversations. And I can't, because I can't make it past season 1.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, but like I said, I get it.
I get it.
It's just one of those things that happens.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try again someday.
What about you? What's your favorite show? Or animation, I should say. It doesn't have to be a show.
Yeah, it can. So, I am very bad at choosing favorite things, because I just am. My favorite... I know my favorite Disney movie is 100% Hercules, and I don't really know, like, what a favorite, like, show would be. No, yes I do. It's probably, it would be, I answered this at some point. It would be My Little Pony. Because I'm just like, I'm never not in the mood for My Little Pony.
You want to just skip to the Hear Me Out part of this?
Yeah, sure.
My Hear Me Out is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
That's your My Hear Me Out?
It is. Yeah, because I get so much shit because of, like, the weird parts of the fandom.
Yeah.
But it's such a good show.
I think it's a really good show, and I think that it's like it gets shit on because of the weird part of the fandom, but I'm always like, that's not the show's fault. The show itself
Plus, if
did
you
not
know the
decide to do
fandom,
that.
the weird part of the fandom's like a very small part of the fandom.
Yeah.
Like, there are some very nice people that watch My Little Pony.
Yeah, most people I've ever talked to that watch My Little Pony are very cool. And I can't recall someone that has been like a legitimate fan that I'm like, ooh, you're a freak. Like, most people are just like, I like the songs and I just think it's like cool and nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not that
I haven't
deep.
watched it in a few years, but I still like the songs will pop up in my head and I'll be like man, that show was a banger.
I probably watch it at least like once a year, like through, just because like it is also like my comfort show in a way, and it is also like a good show for me that I can just like put on in the background and do other shit, and then I can just hear Rarity singing her little songs, and I'm like, hell yeah, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Do your thing.
Yeah, I think it was my comfort show too. I think that's why I liked it so much. Because I could come home from school and just be like, I just escape from everything. Just enjoy the show.
Yeah, and it's just like, especially in like a time where like Gamergate was so big, like it was nice to just have like, even if it was like, fucking fake little kid show, something that felt like, genuine, like just positivity, just niceness, and not in a way that felt like phony. Like, all the characters have like their flaws and whatever, but it's more of like the ability to see a flaw, either work on it or move past it, and gain like an understanding, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think that it took off the way it did, and it was like very appealing to people.
Can't mute my mic, so I'm sorry that I cough.
Oh, it's okay. You can cough directly in my ear, and that's fine.
Okay. I'll keep that as a note.
Cough directly in your... Got it.
Hi, Fowl. Thank you so much.
So many birthday. Now you guys have to sing the pussy song, because that's what Banana loves.
My girl's pussy.
My girl's pussy.
Who's your favorite pony?
Rarity.
Mine's Rarity as well.
Okay, so you have taste, is what I'm hearing.
I have a Rarity doll somewhere.
Oh, cute thing. I love Rarity. What was like, whenever I started watching it, I was so, I was such a, like, I don't even know, like, huh?
Do you know what the horse race test is?
Yes! I love the horses. I love to watch them,
That's
but
Fowl's
I'm not...
favorite pony.
Oh, fair. Fowl's favorite pony is this one. This gray. Gray pony. I forgot what I was gonna say. Whenever I was like whenever that was coming out, when I was watching it regularly, I was in the like, I was like somewhere between like, it's not that I was like, I was somewhere between I'm not like other girls and like, also like, I don't like pink type of phase. Like, oh, I'm all gothy and I don't like this stuff and I'm not girly, I'm like a tomboy and blah blah blah. So when it was sold to me as like the pony show, my friend was like, okay, listen, you're gonna love it. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, and I think you're gonna like this one specifically. And they showed me Rarity, and they described her, and they're like, oh yeah, she's like really girly and she's really dramatic and stuff like that. And I'm like, are you sure that one's my favorite? Because like I'm looking at the design and I don't know that I believe you. And they're like, no. Trust me. And they were so correct. They were very right. They were right on the money.
I think Rarity just serves. I think that's why I like her so much.
She fucking serves. And she should, I don't know, I appreciate her hardworking nature as well. And her,
you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I watched the final season with the new pony that I forgot the name of. That she started as a villain or whatever.
Twilight Glimmer, I believe, is who you're referring to.
I also need to watch the other, the high school movies or whatever they were called.
The Equestria Girls movies?
Yeah, Equestria Girls. Yeah, I watched the first one. It was really good.
So the first one's good. The second one is good. The third one is fine. It's not like, it just doesn't have like I feel like the first two have like pretty banger songs in them. The third one is kind of meh. And then the fourth one isn't even a movie. It's like a series of like, what do you call those? Anthology. Like there's, it's like they were gonna make it into like a show of its own, but they didn't. So they just had these episodes lying around, and they're not great, I will say.
Gotcha.
But it's not horrible. It's just like, yeah. It definitely doesn't have as much charm as the
as the show does.
Yeah, the fourth one doesn't have like in terms of like episodes, it's not as charming, because it is very much that like high school drama stuff. But I think those are the only Equestria Girl movies. Maybe. I could be wrong. I've seen a lot of it.
I feel like I've heard there was 3 or 4 of them, so it sounds right.
I know there's at least 4.
But yeah, I don't really know how the show ends. I should probably get on that.
So I think there's probably more seasons than you've seen. Because you're like, you didn't see the last one?
Let me look.
But they start a
I
school.
know the introduction of that girl.
Yeah. They start a school.
I definitely don't know about a school. There's 9 seasons. I thought there were 7.
Yeah. So Twilight becomes God, and then they go to the school, and
there's a movie?
Yeah. There's a movie. It is also fine.
Yeah, I guess after 2017, I just didn't watch the new stuff. I still watched the show, just like reruns and stuff.
That's fair. I will say that after like, once they get the school, it is a lot of like the same shit. Like I like the season after Twilight gets god powers. But once the school is established, it's kind of meh. It kind of just like goes through the same shit that they've already done, but the characters, I don't like them as much. So take that as you want. If you ever end up watching it.
I feel like I should finish it.
Yeah, no, I still think it's worth watching. I just am like, that's my take.
I also, since we're on the Hear Me Out part, I do want to bring back Violet Evergarden.
Okay.
The reason I put it as a hear me out is despite how beautiful it is, there's a movie at the end.
There's
And
a
that
movie.
movie, yeah, has the main character is a child soldier, right? And she
Mm-hmm.
was adopted by this dude named the Captain. And they finally reunite in the movie. And then what ends is it kind of says like, and then they live together as a couple and it was happily ever after. And it's just like, he adopted her as a child soldier.
I don't
Like, I
know that
don't
I
know if
like
this is
that.
really the relationship you want to,
Yeah.
like, normalize.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. It's like, it's a good show, asterisks.
Yeah. Very, very beautiful and well done show. And then, like, what the hell is that ending? Like,
Why
not to
that,
the
though?
extent of Game of Thrones, but still very, very, very weird ending.
I never watched Game of Thrones. I had no interest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'd
Mm.
recommend it, but I know it's probably not like something you'd enjoy.
What, Game of Thrones or Violet Evergarden?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah. We are talking about Game of Thrones, and we are talking about My Little Pony and Violet Evergarden. And yes, they are all in the same conversation.
Yes.
We're just really good like that at making these things go together.
Yup. It's just how we be.
Yeah, I just am like, I don't. First of all, I'm a freak. Let's get that out of the way. It is hard to get me to watch shows with real human people in it off the bat. It is a tough sell out of the gate to get me to watch a series or show that has a human person in it. It is next to impossible to ask me to watch a show with real human people in it where they fuck constantly.
That's the caveat. If they fuck constantly, then it's a hard no.
Yeah, if there's like a bunch of like essay and a bunch of like just like just any I'm not like a prude, so to speak. I am aware of sex. I know it exists. I don't mind seeing it even in cartoon. I don't even mind seeing it like in a cartoon. I mean, I definitely am like, oh, that guy got his dick out. Like, I don't mind people being naked. If you got your wiener out, like whatever, like I've seen wieners before. I don't care about it. Titties and vagina, like whatever. I don't want them interacting. I don't even want it implied that they're doing things.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I want full penetration. Just close-ups.
You're like, if I'm not seeing that shit enter, then fuck it. I will not watch it. That's valid.
No, I don't like sex scenes in movies. Like, I just feel like there's other ways you can just write that they had sex without having to show like a long explicit sex scene, you know?
Yeah.
I don't need to see it in detail to know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't really need to see they butt cheeks gyrating. I got it. Violet Evergarden tried getting into it, but no, My Little Pony, I was considering it just for the memes, and Game of Thrones, you're not gonna watch it. That's fair. Violet Evergarden is apparently good. I like My Little Pony a lot. And if I have not seen Game of Thrones and I have no interest in it, but I have heard that it's good until the ending, so if I'll have to take everyone's word for it. I just simply have no interest.
If you enjoy watching real people on screen, then I would still recommend it despite its ending.
There you go.
But just keep in mind that you're probably not gonna like the ending. I'm not gonna yuck your yum if you do, but
but it was overwhelmingly unliked.
yeah.
But yeah, it was just it's just I don't really know why I don't. And I've always been like this. I've always been someone who's like, real people, no thanks. Cartoon, you got me. Like, I've always been like a cartoon supremacist, and it's not even necessarily that I dislike live action stuff. Because I don't. I've liked a lot of the live action stuff I've seen. It's just like harder for me independently to watch it of my own volition.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, I know for a large part of my life I didn't really like cartoons much. I'd rather have the real people.
That's
but
fair.
then once I started watching cartoons, it was like a whole new world opened up to me.
Yeah, I think most people have it that way, where they like watch cartoons when they're little, and then they grow out of it because they're big and they're too like, and you know, this isn't. I'm not saying this is what happened to you, but I think in most cases it's the opposite, where most people watch cartoons when they're little and then they grow out of it in quotation marks, and then they only watch live action stuff. I would almost just rather do anything than watch a live action show. Don't know why that is.
I think I
don't know why that was.
What you're describing.
You did,
I did do what you're describing, but it was like a very, very short window of me being like, "Oh, I'm a big kid. I don't watch those cartoons." No. Once I started again watching cartoons, it was like, yeah, I'm stupid. This is good. I like the human emotions, even if they are acting. I think that's why I like watching shows that are like live action as well. Actually, that's exactly why I like it. I like watching like people's emotions, but I feel like you can convey that very well in cartoons as well.
Yeah, I think that animation conveys emotions very well. For me, the only live action stuff you like are sitcoms like Parks and Rec and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. See, I can't even like. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't like any live action stuff, because that's not true. There's a lot of movies that are like really good. I literally like went and saw Sinners, and that was phenomenal. I thought it was great. Little to no notes, but and I've seen some shows. Let's see,
you like Beetlejuice?
The show?
Beetlejuice, the movie? You like Beetlejuice, don't you?
I do like Beetlejuice. And, like, that has stop motion in it. Like, stop motion animation.
Does it? I've never watched it. Never watched it.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it has, there are parts where they use, practical effects or, like, stop motion. It's very cool. But, what was I saying? Haley Steinfeld, Wowee.
I don't know what she's in that Val is referencing, but
it's Sinners, I'm pretty sure.
Sinners, okay.
I think she's the white girl in Sinners. Yes.
She is a very, very beautiful lady.
Yeah, she's, well, okay.
I've never seen Sinners, so if that's taken as a sexual thing, then
No.
I want to make it clear. I'm just saying she's pretty.
No. Like, I mean, she has sex appeal, but that it was not taken in creepy. She's a very good character in Sinners.
Pyro, hi Pyro.
Hi. In Sinners, she's Mary. Yeah.
So she is one of the sinners.
Yes, she is one of the sinners in Sinners. Crazy. I would almost argue that all of the characters in Sinners are sinners.
The Sinners a show?
Nope, it's a movie. Just came out. Well, not just came out. It's been out for a couple weeks. But has not been out
Write that
very
down.
long. Write that down, write that down.
So far on my to-watch list, I have Beetlejuice, Hercules, and Sinners. And the last season of My Little Pony. I've never watched Hercules, and I apologize for that.
You don't have to be sorry. It is.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I need to be sorry for everything.
Oh, okay. Well, can't stop you. And I wouldn't dare try.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I cannot be stopped. I have a gun.
I think I finally had hubby watch Mulan a year ago. How do you like it? Mulan's really good.
I love Mulan.
Yeah, Mulan's
They have a live-action Mulan, don't they?
Yeah. I've never seen it, and I had no
I don't know
interest.
how I feel about live-action Marvel movies. Because I'm not going to watch it. But, like, you know, if people enjoy it, then, like, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Oh, I know what I wanted to do here. I put it on the wrong one, but it's okay. So, the... Good Lord have mercy. Imagine being able to finish a sentence. That's crazy. But yeah, no, Hercules is by far my favorite Disney movie. It just, I could never tell you, like, why objectively. It just is. And there's no other Disney movie that makes me feel the way that Hercules does. I cry every time, and I have seen that movie to the degree in which I can literally sit here and do a one-man show of Hercules if I had to.
Okay. Well, better get to it then.
We don't have time. We only have an hour, and Hercules is like an hour and a half.
Damn it.
Yeah. I have thought about doing a stream where I just do that. I just, like, sit here and go, like...
Just...
Long ago in the Golden Age, in the faraway lands of ancient Greece. Like, I'm telling you I could do it.
Just, like, dub over Hercules.
I could. I believe it. Atlantis is another underrated Disney movie. I think it's gotten more love in recent years. But, yeah, Atlantis is really good. I think
What's that one movie? Fuck,
Treasure Planet?
I don't think it's a Disney movie.
Oh, what is it about? I could probably
Anastasia?
help.
Anastasia.
Oh, Anastasia's good.
Yeah, I love Anastasia.
Anastasia's a fun one. It's like,
very historically inaccurate, but I love it.
No, yes, I am watching the cartoon movie for historical accuracy. I forgot I was doing that. I'm trying to keep it to a couple few colors. I'm having an issue. Technically, it is now, yes. When it was released, it was, I believe, a Fox Entertainment movie. But Disney is monopolizing everything. Derogatory.
It's a monopoly.
It's a monopoly.
I have a completely original question for you that you haven't asked anyone else.
Are you sure?
Yup. What is your most recently watched that you enjoyed?
Common Side Effects.
I know what that is. It is Common Side Effects.
I know what that is. No, it's
Two former high school lab partners stumbled on a mushroom that can heal almost anything.
Yeah.
Apart from the corporate interests of the DEA.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Common Side Effects, high-key recommend watching it.
Is this an Adult Swim show?
It is. It's animated by Adult Swim.
I've seen like snippets of it because of that.
Yeah, it's an adult. You've seen some of the animation. Fern Gully's really good. I do like Tim Curry's Smoke Monster. Why did they make him like so like charged? Why is he so charged? But Yeah, no, if you're interested at all, it's a really good show. It's basically a guy running from the government because he found a magical cure-all thing and they are trying to get rid of it. And they're trying to get rid of it because they don't want it to ruin the pharmaceutical industry, basically. And they,
Only
you
10
know,
episodes. I'll definitely put this on my list.
no, it's a short watch. It's 10 episodes. It has a season 2 coming approved, so it's going to have a season 2. And I think that with all of the new like indie cartoons that are coming out and a lot of the recent cartoons I've watched, I feel like have had my biggest complaint has been pacing issues. I think that this has really good pacing. Like, it doesn't feel like things drag on too long. It doesn't feel like things are too fast. I think the pacing and the storytelling is really good. I think that it's serious when it needs to be, and I think that the jokes land. So I think I have only praise. The only like barrier of entry might be some people might not like the art style of it. I think the art style is fantastic, but I definitely can see it being one of those things people aren't drawn to. I also like Thumbelina, and I like the Charo frog. She's a frog and she sings.
I think I see what you mean by the art style because they have very tiny faces.
They have tiny faces and they have giant heads.
Yeah.
Like, which, like, again, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a fun, interesting like art style. And a lot of the like animated bits, it allows it to get like gritty where it needs to because there is violence. But I think it's a good balance between like being able to take things seriously and allowing the art style to get gritty without being distracting, but also like it's silly looking, right? So it doesn't take itself too seriously. I think it's very good.
It looks like one of those things I'll easily get used to, even if I don't like it initially. The art style.
I mean, here's the thing. If you're watching something and you don't like the art style, then you're probably not going to like looking at it for like an hour, you know? So I totally get it. If it's, if that's your barrier to entry is you don't like the art style, totally fine. I can't be mad about, like, no one should be mad about that.
I am furious about it, actually.
You're like, you don't like the art style? Why don't you get over it, fat baby?
Why don't you go to hell and you die?
Why don't you grow up?
Grow up.
Grow up. I'm so fucking mad.
So angry.
I'm so fucking
The show that
mad.
I've been getting into is, not getting into because I watched the entire thing, like, 6 months ago or so, and I still think about it, is, Smiling Friends.
Oh.
And I love Smiling Friends. It's like they took my humor and just made it into a show.
Yeah, Smiling Friends is kind of a triumph in a way, you know? Because it was a, that's like a YouTuber show, right? Or no?
Yeah, I don't remember the YouTubers, but it was a show that they
like joked about making
and stuff.
Oh yeah, I was like, I remember hearing that they joked about making it, and then they were like, haha, you thought it was a joke, but we made it, and then they have it on Adult Swim.
Yeah, Oni Plays. I'm not familiar with Oni Plays, but it is them.
I am familiar with the name, but not the work. That makes sense.
It might be Oni Plays. I just assume that's Oni.
No, it's Oni. You were right.
I know. I'm just that good.
That's true. You're correct, and you're right, and you always are, and you always have been.
Hell yeah. I don't know if Smiling Friends has such like a unique style to it that I absolutely love. Just like the jokes just like hit for me, all of them.
I need to like actually watch an episode because I've seen some clips that I thought were very funny. It was like he was like he just was straight up was like, dude, if you don't stop, I'm gonna punch you in the face. And then he just went and he just like immediately just fucking decked him. I was like oh, like, I mean, he did say he was gonna do that, so like
Yeah.
that feels like your fault.
There's an
honestly.
episode where he's walking through hell, and there's a bunch of heads poking out of like the ground and the walls.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "You should never have come here, and you're gonna regret to like be here or whatever." And then he gets to the third one, and the dude's like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't think of anything to say." Anything.
That's a cute bit. I like that. But yeah, it's a good. I've again, I haven't watched it all the way through, but what I've seen about it, I am like, yeah, that's cool. But
It's very much a fun show.
it seems like it. It's like episodic, right?
There's an entire episode. Yeah. There's an entire episode where the premise is they land in Brazil for a vacation,
Okay.
but then they realize that they didn't book the hotel. So the entire episode is them just sitting in like the airport cafe, calling their boss and trying to get something set up. And then they're like, you know, let's just fly back home, and then we'll find some other day to do it. And then they just leave, and that's the episode.
That's crazy. You're like, you know what? Let's just try again. Just try again later. That's pretty good. That is an absolutely ridiculous thing to make a cartoon about. It's just like the
I totally
funniest
understand if like the style of humor isn't everyone's style of humor.
right.
It's like perfectly balanced towards me.
You're like, they made this for me specifically, and I will hear
Yeah.
nothing of it. But yeah, I'm I think that Smiling Friends is pretty popular. Like I've only heard its praises and never its downfalls. But it's another one of those I just haven't. I've heard of it. I've seen a little bit of it. I have not like sat down and watched it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it is funny.
There are like 50 shows like that for me.
Yeah, 100%. Like I know there's an episode where like they go see the devil. Maybe that's the hell episode, but I have no idea.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, I just know that the devil is like stop motion.
Yeah, he is. They incorporate a lot of different art styles in it just randomly.
I appreciate that.
Like, do you know who Joel Haver is?
Yes, he does the like rotoscoping stuff.
Yeah, there's an episode where he's just like a character and he's the only rotoscope person.
That's awesome.
And it's hilarious.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, he does good bits with his rotoscoping technique. I'm drawing Alpy. But
Alpy. Like, pull up your stream and see the progress you're making.
It's almost done.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah. All my friends are so cute, so.
I understand why the art's, like, the color style is like that for your thumbnail, but it is a little weird seeing them without their pink hair.
Oh, yeah. It's giving like a bee, like a little Alfie bee.
Yeah.
Alfie Blumblebee.
Oh, you know what show I didn't put on my list because I knew you wouldn't know it? It's called Amalka the Fairy.
You're right, I don't know.
It is a Czechoslovakian show from 1973. And I don't understand anything what's being said because it's not English.
Yeah.
But I'm going to send you a picture of the main character and you're going to understand exactly why I was like drawn to it.
I tried to Google it and I don't think I spelled it right.
Probably not. Here, I'll put a picture of her on screen too.
Ready? Oh wait, you said it's on screen. You did not send
I
it.
sent it to you on
sent it
Discord.
Okay. I love this little thing. It looks like the twin star. It's so cute.
Whatever. I can't put it on screen, but it's whatever.
It'll
yeah,
buff.
she just fucking
got her.
Just goes around and just makes things better.
Good for her.
People are like angry and upset, and she's just like, "How about no?" And they're like, "You know what?
You're right.
You're right."
What if I just didn't? It's like, what if you don't? And then they're like, you know what? I never thought about it like that. I think I will just don't. What if perhaps I did not? Maybe that one. But where's my freaking colors? I don't know what I was saying, but I love the little art style on this. I don't know much about I don't know much about Czechoslovakian animation history, but I know a little bit, or I feel like I've seen some things. I would not be able to tell you, but it does feel. It feels like it's from that part of the world.
Czechoslovakian, yes. I know I've taught you about this guy before.
Is it the...
Save this photo.
Is it the puppet?
It's the puppet, yeah.
Yes, you did tell me about the puppet. His name is like Patadatter or something.
Radifak Plasha or something.
Radifat Plasha. Dudes at work, we're having big conversations about the history of Czechoslovakian animation. Can y'all do a little bit of a fuck off? Thanks.
Made him me.
I got a baby visitor. Gumby.
A baby?
Gumbert. Gumby. Girl. My little cat.
Aww. Shadow Turtle, thank you so much for the birthdays.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I hope you're doing good, Turtle.
I only wish good things for turtles.
Did we get every question?
No, what is your least favorite? Yeah.
Family Guy. Just straight up Family Guy.
You hate Family Guy?
I hate Family Guy. There are some like you can watch certain clips and be like, yeah, that's really funny. But then I remember that I watched the show and there's so much like transphobia in it that the punchline is haha, trans people exist.
It's like haha man.
It's just like
haha woman. Haha.
Yeah, I just can't get over. It's like one of those shows where their whole thing is like, we make fun of everyone, so no one can be offended. But it's like, you can't make fun of everyone, because not everyone deserves to be made fun of. Like, it's just really shitty humor sometimes. Punching down is the word I was thinking of.
Yeah, punching down.
A lot of punching down.
A lot of punching down. I don't know, most of the time, I don't really get I don't get Family Guy humor. But I guess I don't have anything against it more so than I do like a lot of other adult animation. And that's not to say that like all adult animation is to be treated like like Family Guy, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's like a lot of times they're just like, it's borderline slop that they're just like keep making so people can go home and just turn off their brain and go haha. And I get it. I think that kind of media is totally allowed to exist and happen. But yeah, whenever you do shit like that, like there's just Like, when you're telling 1 bazillion billion jokes at a time, a lot of them are not gonna land. And some of them are not only not gonna land, but will be bad. I feel like earlier Family Guy was not as bad, because they were more so trying to appeal to, like, more of an audience. Like, they didn't really, they were like, you know, trying not to be too divisive, and now they're just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like, I can enjoy it when it's actually funny.
Yeah.
But, like, when the joke's, like... When the joke is like, haha, Brian fucked Quagmire's dad after Quagmire's dad transitions.
Yeah, that's...
It's just like, what is the joke?
The joke is that... And I think, if I'm thinking of the right episode, at the end, Brian does get over it. But I'm like, okay, so the learning curve was that he, you know, because he was talking about it, he's like, oh yeah, I got laid, and oh, she's so smart, and she's so this, and she's so that, and they're like, that's a man. And then they're like, haha, and then he, like, physically, like, gags, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, there's like a minute or so long scene of him just throwing up.
Great. Love that. But yeah, that's too much. Too much. And I guess at the end he's like, you know what, I don't care what you guys think, I love this person. And then they're like, he's like, oh, you were just like I suppose it's she, but they don't ever respect that in any regard until like the end. But it's like at the end they're like, I guess you're fine. I'm like, okay, you're gonna like shame her and be physically disgusted by her and make her have sex with a dog, and then at the end you're just like, I guess you're allowed to exist. Okay, that's a decision. Yeah. It's not a good episode, but I do recall it. I thought it was like a lot. And I'm sure you also are of similar mind.
No, yeah, completely.
What are you doing, Wumby? You trying to jump up here?
Well,
if you're feeling froggy, jump. You feeling froggy? Gonna jump? She doesn't want me to look at her when she jumps up here, so she feels like she's like, surprise, haha. Baby Wumbert. But yeah, I also am not a big Seth MacFarlane fan. Seth MacFarlane fan. I don't know. Most of the properties that he makes, I just have not been impressed with. And then he kind of seems like a dickhead, just as a person, which is just me,
yeah,
like,
the only
projecting, really.
The only other thing of him that I know of is Ted. And Ted also includes a joke where it's like, there's no chicks with dicks, it's just dudes with tits. And like, that, I feel like you're supposed to hate these guys. But like, the audience that watches these shows isn't gonna hear that and be like, yeah, that's a stupid thing to say. They're gonna agree with it. And
yeah,
like,
they're not gonna get that.
That's not good.
The joke, yeah, they're not gonna get that the joke is that those guys are ignorant and stupid. They're just gonna be like, yeah, buddy, kill him. You know.
Yeah, and I never really watched American Dad, so I can't really say anything on it.
I will say, from what I've seen, American Dad is the most tolerable of the Seth MacFarlane animated series that I've seen. I'm still not super a fan of it, but it's you really never enjoyed American Dad. Like if you were like, you have to either watch American Dad, Family Guy, or The Cleveland Show for like a week straight, I would probably choose American Dad. Like, I
I
wouldn't
do know that like
be super happy about
the
it,
main
but
dad is like Republican, but they make fun of it a lot.
yeah.
So I think it's tolerable in that sense, where it's not like super punching down, I guess.
Yeah. Well, he's like a CIA agent, so he's like they really kind of go like, you know, they from the couple episodes I've seen, it seems like they go into like the hypocrisy of like the government sometimes. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, it's whatever. I Seth MacFarlane properties are not the hill I'm gonna die on, but I just don't like them.
I know the Orville show exists. Is that what it's
Orville?
called? Orville? Or it's like a Star Trek-esque Family Guy show, but it's live action. And
Oh,
supposedly after
it
like a
is
season or two, it
Orville.
turns into like an actual serious drama.
Oh, yep. Well,
But I just don't know
it's
if I can commit to 2 seasons of Seth MacFarlane jokes to get to that point.
yeah. I'm also not much of a sci-fi person. It's also one of the things that I'm like, it's a harder sell for me. And it's live action. This shit is never getting watched by me. But yeah, it's I don't know, cause isn't Seth MacFarlane like the main guy too?
Yes,
no?
he's the main character.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
He plays the main character.
Yeah,
King of the
that
Hill is
is.
my favorite adult animation. I've never really watched King of the Hill, but I quote it a lot.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Yeah, King of the Hill's good.
It's one of those shows where I feel like I don't need to watch it to like it.
You guys hear
I just
about
enjoy like the style.
Cheeseburger Pope?
Is Burger Pope? No.
Is that? I know that they were looking for a new pope. Is him Cheeseburger? Did they elect Mayor McCheese to be the pope? Yeah, King of the Hill's good. Clouds?
Oh, because the new Pope is American, they call him the Cheeseburger Pope.
Oh hell yeah, dude! From Chicago. Good for him. I hope he brings.
This is the first time I've realized that the Pope changes their name. Like I thought Pope Francis. I thought his name was just Francis, but apparently it's like Jorge or Jose or something.
Yeah, I think someone also told me that today, that like the popes get to choose their names, and I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I just never thought about it. You gonna make all the deep pizza deep dish? Oh fuck. This one's gonna be Leo. New Pope Leo just dropped.
Yeah, I saw it.
Pope.
Like the new Pope, Robert Prevost or something, was selected, now to be known as Pope Leo. And I'm like, they just do that? Like this? He's just Leo? I wondered why there was like 14 Leos, but this makes sense.
I think they have a
trans Pope.
I think they have like they have to like choose from a list, maybe. I hope they have like Nero or Dante on there. I would want to be Nero. I'm gonna be the next Pope.
Pope Lucifer?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. He's like a guy.
I will be Pope Morningstar.
Guys, don't dead name the Pope. It's Pope Leo. Don't call her Robert. It's fucked up. She identifies as cheese and burger. But we love Cheeseburger Pope Leo already. Until Cheeseburger Pope Leo does something bad. And then we don't love Cheeseburger Leo anymore. He used one love to recreate his identity. That's all it takes. It's cheap. It's propane grills and propane accessories. YouTube chat is not neglected. I'm literally reading it right now. It's just on a delay. These people. You see what I'm dealing with here? Banana.
You know what? It happens. It'll buff.
Yeah. It's buffering, and that's why he's mad. Oh, Banana's not reading your messages. I bet you she is. Right? Banana?
I was reading the messages. It's just Turf was faster at responding to them.
Yeah. Because Banana said earlier in the thing that she was picking up. She's like, oh, I gotta open up the YouTube so I can read the messages. Okay, sorry. Sherlock is a victim.
Oh, you know, it's fair. It happens.
That's allowed. Should I switch to Twitch chat or stay here? You can, whichever you prefer. I will say that Twitch chat is faster. YouTube is on a delay, so it's totally up to you. If you're on mobile, though, Twitch mobile is ass cheeks. So
we do have both chats open, though, so we will see.
Yeah, we have both chats open. It's just that the YouTube is on a delay. And it's just like that. There's nothing I can really do.
It just be how it is.
The refractory period on YouTube. Sorry, it takes a second. But yeah, I guess we have what is the most recent thing? Your contempt with YouTube chat. I don't want to get spammed with or content, I suppose is what that's supposed to say. That's totally fine. Yeah. No. You will still be seen in YouTube. It'll just seem like...
Want to keep that name? Yeah, that's fair and valid.
It's a good name. Sinclair.
You are fair, valid, and heard.
Yeah. I walk the line between two worlds. You are a something walker. I feel like there's a name for it.
My favorite thing to do is, when I have friends that stream to multiple platforms, just open all their chats and type like a 3-word sentence split amongst their chat.
The first time you did that whenever I was like, I had up the YouTube vertical, I was like, that shit was so funny. I thought that was the funniest thing. Poopy. Yes. The signs were there the whole time. Poopy.
Thank you, Vash Live. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me saying poopy.
In the middle of me saying thank you, you're just like poopy.
Poopy. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm sorry. You deserve respect and acknowledgement. Actually,
I got some other shows that I wanted to.
Yeah, no.
Please.
Speed
run through.
I don't know how much you need to speed run. We still have another like 30 minutes.
No, we have to get this done within 20 seconds.
Oh shit! Okay, we'll go on. Well, go on.
I'm waiting for the 20 seconds. No, but I'm assuming you've never watched Legend of Korra because of the Avatar stuff.
So, I gave Legend of Korra a shot. So I saw the most episodes with the arc of the main. I don't know like how much is like a spoiler. Because I saw the like last episode of that arc with the like anti-bender guy, the guy who's like
the one. Did you see the boat scene?
Yes,
they're on a boat.
Oh yes.
Okay.
That was like, I was like, damn, that hit hard. That shit hit. I was like, God damn, we getting ruthless.
And then you never finished it.
And then I never finished it.
What did you watch more of, Avatar or Korra?
Well, I've seen the first season of most of the first season of Avatar like 3 times, and then I've probably only watched I would watch like the marathons that would come on the telly.
On the telly.
For Korra.
Legend of Korra.
Legend of Korra in the house. But I would see the stuff that was on thing on the show, so I'm sure I haven't seen it like in order, but I did see like that they usually will show like that final like finale, like the couple episodes in order. So I've seen like the finale maybe like once or twice. So
Legend of
which
Korra
one?
came out in 2012? Jesus. I didn't know it was that old.
It old. That's why I watched it on the telly.
You're getting an Airbender logo thingy as a tattoo.
That's nice. That's a cool tattoo.
That's pretty neat.
You haven't watched the Airbender twice, and you do. So you are a Avatar: Last Airbender fan. Skin rots away. So true. It does do that.
If I was bald, I would totally get a arrow tattoo on my head.
That's valid. I don't blame you for that.
Or
at
I'd get
all.
the Bam Bam Bigelow look, where I just get a bunch of flame tattoos on my head. I don't think you know who Bam Bam Bigelow is. I just wanted to make that reference.
Just about to Google it. Bam Bam Bigelow. This motherfucker's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler. And that thing on his head is a tattoo.
I thought it was his hair, but with the knowledge that you told me that it was in fact a tattoo, I see it, and I'm like, that is not hair. That is a tattoo. He tricked me. I've been deceived. He's like, they always be fucking up my hairline, so I'm gonna make my own. He seems like quite the character. He is a wrestler, so
Was
that
quite
makes
the
sense.
guy.
Oh, he did?
He is dead now.
Oh, yeah.
As are most wrestlers from his era. Other than Hulk Hogan somehow.
He should have been the one.
Should have been him.
It should have been him. I don't know that it should not have been these other people, but I know confirmed it should have been him. Randy Savage seemed alright. I don't know. He's very dead.
I don't want to dig too deep into a lot of past wrestlers. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna like learn shit I don't want to learn.
That's very fair. You're like, you know what? I'll keep ignorant.
Because for me, I could learn stuff about Randy Savage that would make him like become an asshole, but no one else is gonna know this information. So everyone else is gonna continue making Randy Savage jokes, and I'm just gonna be that one asshole that's like, oh, "Fuck Randy Savage," you know?
Yeah, I mean, do you hate Randy Savage, or are you afraid that
No,
you might hate
I'm just
Randy
using
Savage?
him as an example. I don't want to hate these people.
You can hate Randy and still make the jokes. It's so true. What is the app that I'm on? Flip Studio? If that's what you...
I do
luck.
say brother a lot.
Oh yeah, brother. Cream of the crop.
Yeah, those are two separate entities. Those are Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan, but yeah, I get it.
I think
Randy but most people mix them up for some reason.
Because it's a
not as it's not really his catchphrase like Hulk Hogan's is.
No, he's happened to a Slim Jim. Wish you luck. Yeah, good luck. Do your math.
Do your math. Good luck.
Alright, I gotta go back to writing your video. I was writing, oh yeah, brother, may I have oats, brother.
May I have oats.
May I have oats, brother.
Well, have a good day, Sherlock, and have a good day, Sinclair.
Yeah, have good days. Good luck on your projects.
Okay, next show I have on here.
Yes.
The newer one. It's called Invincible.
I've heard of it.
How big are you into superhero properties?
Oh, I've watched all of Invincible. So, I
can't tell if that's true or not, because you literally just said, I've heard of it.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know whether
have.
you're lying
I've
to me about
watched.
the first part.
No, I'm not. I mean, how would I have watched all of it if I hadn't heard of it? You know what I mean?
That's very. God damn you, Tirif.
No, I have seen all of it, or not? Yeah, I've seen all of it. I haven't read it, but I have seen all of it. All three seasons. Yep.
Is there a third one already? I know I've watched it, but I don't remember if it was 3 seasons.
That's what I was like tripping up on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the third season.
Because they had that whole thing in the middle of one of the seasons, maybe both of them, or 2 of them, where it's like they split it. And I hate when shows do that. They'll like split it into 2 parts.
Yeah, I think the second season did that, and then everybody hated it, so they stopped doing that. And then they just did the third season regular.
There was a special? Oh, the Adam Eve special.
I haven't seen the Adam Eve special, however.
Neither have I.
Oops. But
I very much enjoyed Invincible.
Yeah, Invincible I think
feel
is really
like
good.
The animation isn't like the most pristine, but I still very much enjoyed it because I don't like being super critical of animation because I know how much work goes into it.
Yeah. So I will say that I think the animation is fine. Everyone, is that the one with the mustache guy? It sure is. Freddie Mercury.
Omni-Man. Freddie Mercury, I meant.
Freddie Mercury. But yeah, everyone was shitting on the animation, and like I get where their critiques are coming from. Like it's definitely like it's limited. There's some volume issues, and that's like an animation thing. It just means that like things aren't staying on model. So like if I
am sorry to interrupt you. I will be right back.
Uh-oh. Well, be safe. Just you and me, chat. I'm ready for Curie. I don't want to say more stuff until Banana gets here. I need permission to speak from the birthday girl. I hope you guys are all giving Banana the best birthday ever. I am good, as always. I'm booked and busy and tired, but I'm having a good attitude about it. Trying.
Sorry about me. My nieces came over to wish me a happy birthday.
Aw, that's sweet. I hope that.
What were we talking about?
Invincible.
Invincible. Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat as you, where like people critique the animation a lot, especially on Reddit. Although Reddit's very critical of everything, anyways.
Reddit is
like
they only go there to bitch, and most of their like the critiques. Not that they're not true, because I'm like, okay, yeah, they did just take the PNG and slide it. Like I saw it and it was really funny, but like, shut up.
Right, like. Like, I see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't care.
Yeah. I'm like, no. Yeah. Things are off model. Sometimes they slide PNGs across the thing. And sometimes there's like goofy little animation stuff that happens that most people don't give a shit about because they watch it through one time at normal ass speed. And then like people go and they take the clip, and most people, you know, won't even notice shit like that unless you're literally looking for it, right? So it's like, shut up. And if you don't like it, stop watching it.
Yeah.
And again, like...
Thank you, Wicked9.
Thank you. Look, they gave you a banana for your birthday. You love those.
Little banana.
And yeah.
I don't eat bananas though.
Are you allergic? I'm allergic.
Cannibalism.
Oh, right.
You're allergic to me?
Only if I ate you, which I don't think is going to be a problem.
Okay, that's, yeah. I do not wish to be eaten.
I will
Hi,
not
Ghoulie.
eat you. Hi, Ghoulie. Oh my god, you're gonna get
Am I ready to get
bashed.
bashed? What does that mean?
Well, aren't you playing
I don't want to be
Party
bashed.
Animals? Aren't you playing games?
I am playing Party Animals, yes.
Hello, Ghoulie. But yeah, that's probably what she's talking about. And I'm sorry that I can't make it to more of your little birthday party stuff, but I have to go
It is okay, at least you're here.
Yeah.
Some people refuse to be here. Like one Sir Alfieton. Like, how dare they have to work?
I was like, aren't they at work? And then I was like, surely you're not actually. I figured it was a bit, or it better. I guess it better be. But yeah.
No, I legitimately hate Alfie.
No, you don't.
They gave me access to their Twitter, and I'm gonna post until they get banned.
They gave you access to the
No,
Twitter.
Alfie's great. I love Alfie.
Yeah, they gave it to you because they want you to go crazy.
Yeah, I know, the same reason Bunny gave it to me. Bunny literally said, get me canceled. And I'm like, I'll go crazy, but I don't know if I want to do that.
You're like, that's a tough sell. I would have to call you woke and gay.
Ghoulie, I forgot that I had this guy up. It's the little puppet, the Czechoslovakian puppet. That's my little guy. And this is him.
Ratistaffaplacta.
Yeah, Ratafactplasta.
Ratfactapastalasta. You don't like something, why do you... Yeah, I don't get if you're like, I don't like this thing, but I'm gonna continue to watch it so I can shit on it. I'm like, okay, but you're still giving it the view. So... you're not winning in this situation. But yeah, they got I don't get that. I don't get that mentality.
I get the mentality. Like I get like criticism against it, and I really want to agree. But I've been watching wrestling my entire life, and there have been long periods of time where I've hated the shit that I'm watching, but I just can't stop watching. So I get the hate viewing mentality just from that.
You know, that's. I mean, clearly it's like a thing. I just don't like personally understand it. It's not that I don't think that it's real or that it exists. I'm just like, if I don't like some shit, I ain't watching it.
I'd be very hypocritical if I like completely denounced it, you know?
No, that's fair, and I appreciate the honesty. I'm not here to shame you for hate watching.
PG era WWE specifically is what I'm talking about. It was so garbage.
What is PG?
They went from the Attitude Era to the Ruthless Aggression Era to the PG era, where they couldn't swear, there was a lot less blood, there was a lot more catering to children.
Okay, so literally like PG-13 era.
Yes.
Okay, so I was like...
They literally switched the rating to PG-13.
Wow. Okay, see, that's my thing. I was like... I was just assuming it would be something else. But
No, it was literally
literally PG. Got it. You do love a good hate watch.
I guess for me, watching wrestling, it's different because it's the same as watching like reality TV.
Yeah.
Like, you know it's trash, but you're still gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, I watched MILF Manor when it came out, and I was like hollering because I like the drama. Huh?
You know who Speedy is?
I know of him. I know his cousin.
The big joke within his community was that he was in MILF Manor, and people like edited the IMDb of MILF Manor to include him.
That's crazy work. Is he like a mom enjoyer? Is that...
I think he's just...
I don't know. It was just a meme. I was like, is it from something, or is it just like, haha, this is funny? It was for the memes.
I don't remember if the meme was he's a mom enjoyer or that he is a mom, but it was one of them.
He's either a mom or a mom enjoyer. I think he just talked about it and they're like, you were on it. He was like, you got me. And my hot mom was there too. That's very funny. His photo is stuck in there. That's crazy. Yeah, no, see, I'm not gonna shit on hate watching. I don't know if I am, oh yeah, go call that guy. If I'm watching something, I enjoy it in some degree.
Happy birthday, Scats. Happy birthday, Hales. What? Thank you is what I meant to say.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to all, and to all some cake.
I'm sharing my birthday with Chad.
Cat? Is that what you said?
Chad, yeah.
Cat,
27
okay.
years ago, I was evicted from the womb.
Congratulations. I'm glad you survived.
Thank you.
I had to be pulled out like a parasite. I didn't want out. My mommy tells me about it because I had to be C-sectioned, and I think it's funny.
When you were pulled out, did you have one ear down already?
Did I have one ear down?
Yeah, like your little guy has like one ear.
Yeah, my little floppy ear. I don't know. I think they were both down when I was pulled out. I had two little floppy ears, and then one of my ears growed, and then the other one stayed floppy. I grew to my cartilage.
See, this is why I think I might be dyslexic, because I just read Wicket's message, and it says happy birthday to everyone, especially Nana, but I read it as happy birthday to everyone except Banana. And I was about to throw hands.
You're like, what the fuck? It's actually my birthday! You little bitch! It should be at least my birthday. I'll share, but damn it.
Oh, I was going through the other animations, yeah. I said Powerpuff Girls already, but how do you feel about Powerpuff Girls?
I'm a fan. I like it.
I was really gutted when they canceled the live-action adaptation.
Were you actually?
Going back to it, I really wanted to hate watch it.
You know, I think that would be a good show to just be like too shit on. That is a good shit, like just shit on it show. Cause I think I don't know if it was a trailer or if it was a full pilot, but there's like some scenes around.
Yeah, there's like a trailer of it.
Yeah, and it.
I think I joked about it the other day, saying that's all I can say.
I was like, I feel like I talked about this the other day. I was like, I don't remember. I haven't talked to you in real life in a while. I came into your chat and
said, I don't watch animation. I only consume the Powerpuff Girls live action trailer.
That sounds correct. That sounds like something you did and something I remember you doing. But it did. Everything is a blur for me. I forget.
You know what? That's gonna happen when you stream. When you're about to stream every day for the entire month and talk to different people for 2 hours about animation, the same topic.
As much as it is the same topic, I am getting pretty diverse answers from people, which is the most impressive part about it on my end. Like the most interesting is to see like kind of like where the public zeitgeist is, right? Like what people, what the layman, what like viewers like, and what they're drawn to, and like how animation touches people in different ways, and what it does in like a sappy way. Like it's just I'm such a sucker for the art form, and just seeing like all these different people, like, you know, most of them are like directly my friends. All of them are at least some way I know them. So there's definitely overlap because, you know, we all have similar interests. But it is still nice to see like how it affects like so many different like walks of life, and how different people even consume stuff. So like you like to hate watch, right?
Not animation.
Well,
if I don't like animation, I'm not gonna watch it.
That's very fair. But just in general, you know?
Yes.
It's cool. That's something that interests me, and it's the thing that's like, it's not interesting to talk about. Like, it's not interesting for me to be like, oh yeah, like, and what did that mean for you? Like, what is this? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's like, oh well, compared to this and compared to that and stuff like that. Like, I don't think anyone gives a shit.
Let's
but
take
me.
a deep dive.
Yeah, let's take a deep dive. And I don't think anyone really gives a shit. It's just like, it's just me. It just warms my heart. I'm just like, even you can show up and be like, I love Family Guy. It's the best shit that ever happened. I mean, I would disagree with you, but I'd be like, you know what? That tells me a lot about you and how you consume media and how, and like, what is important to you when you're watching cartoons.
I think it's amazing that everyone, like, with this one specific art form, there can be so many different variety of answers to the questions. Now, obviously, my opinions are correct, but like people to have those different opinions is just like very nice to like learn about people.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my gateway drug into learning about people. Is asking them their favorite cartoons and stuff.
What's your favorite show? The Owl House. Oh, okay, then you're gay.
Oh, you're gay. Got it. You're lesbian. Understood. But yeah, I really, it has been on my list to watch Owl House. It just has never happened.
There is a non-binary character. That's pretty cool. Their name is Rain, I think.
Oh, that's fun. I have a friend named Rain.
Yeah.
He's an alien. But
oh,
yeah.
You do, yeah.
I think you've seen him around.
Just a little bit here and there.
Yeah. I think I heard a child.
There was a child outside.
Okay.
They are still here.
They said happy birthday. I don't know if they actually said that. I didn't
Not
I didn't
just
make
now.
it.
No, they didn't. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I didn't hear words. I just heard. I'm like, okay.
That's basically what they said. Yeah. Okay, another show that's on my list of shows to mention.
Okay.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force is good. It's really stupid. It was one of my...
It's so stupid, but I love it.
No, it's very funny. My mom's that's one of my mom's favorite cartoons. She really likes Meatwad.
Meatwad was my profile picture on everything for like 10 years. Like, I was just Meatwad, and when I changed my like color, I changed it from red for Meatwad to like blue. I just took Meatwad and just turned him blue.
Did you like invert the colors?
I think I copied the exact color because it was on Xbox and you can only have like certain colors. So I took the exact shade of blue that it was and just colored Meatwad blue.
That's very funny. That's very silly.
The voice actor for Shake yelled at my brother at a Comic-Con once for bringing his kid. That sounds valid, to be honest.
Yeah, that sounds in character, actually. That feeling when you know there is an imposter among us. Oh, goodness. You must have heard about Banana's birthday party.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Aqua Teen Hunger Force is absolutely brain rot. Like, I'm not gonna say
there's certain jokes I can't make because they would go against Twitch TOS probably, but
yeah, it's
a
also
lot of jokes in there were very edgy.
Yeah. I was like,
but as a child, I thought they were the funniest things ever.
Yeah, I have not seen Aqua Teen in so long. I remember thinking it was really funny. I don't know if it holds up or not. I'm not gonna sit here and make
I'm afraid to rewatch it because of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's a mixed bag. There's probably stuff that's still really funny, and then there's stuff that's like, ooh.
Probably can't say that anymore.
You probably shouldn't have said it the first time.
Yeah.
Venture Bros, I think, holds up, actually.
Why is there so many Aqua Teen Hunger Force Mpreg? I just searched up Meatwad. And there's so many of everyone being pregnant.
I don't know.
Oh, I should also say, what is that show called? Fuck. God, what is it? Xavier? Renegade Angel.
The Renegade Angel, yep.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I am most familiar with the, like, phone scene where he's talking to himself on the phone. Yeah. And that shit is very funny. That shit had me crying, laughing, rolling. And
there's a stupid scene where he's like talking to somebody and they say something. So he's like, oh, I should write that down. He writes it in a notepad, write that down.
That's really stupid. I like it. I appreciate it.
And then his father is a cloud that like says like, no, Xavier, it was you who killed me. And he's like, what kind of stupid name is Yoo-hoo?
What kind of stupid name is Yoo-hoo? And if I recall, the voice acting is really like stunted, but like on just him. Everyone else is like normal. He's like, what kind of name is Yoo-hoo? Like he just it's just really stupid.
It's like the epitome of a random humor, but it just hits so hard.
Yeah, Adult Swim has like really good brain rot. It's just like the dumbest shit you've ever seen, and it is most of the time just really incoherent. But they have some good ones. Like Venture Brothers is like really good. It's very like the take on like a Johnny Quest type show. It's like a riff on like secret agent shit.
Venture Bros, you said?
Yeah, Venture Bros. And it's got Dr. Girlfriend, who's cool.
And I gotta mute for a second.
Oh. Getting birthday hellos. Oh my goodness! Look at all them scribbles! Happy birthday, Scribbles!
Yeah, thank you, Scats. And I started a hype train.
Oh! Oh, Squidbillies.
I didn't know you could jump straight to level 2 with the hype train.
Oh. I don't know how hype
bye,
trains
Scats, you
work.
have a good day at work. I don't either.
I
had a golden cap, a hype train once, and no idea what that meant.
I think you just get the golden thing. Happy birthmas.
Thanks.
I made a dragon.
No, Adult Swim, and then there's this show, it's live action called Whitest Kids You Know. They like...
I've seen a couple skits from that.
Yeah, they shaped my humor growing up.
Yeah,
like, there's definitely shows I should not have been watching.
No, but all the shows I watched, I should not have watched.
Yeah.
100%. But, you know, I'm like, have you seen... I think it's Whitest Kids You Know. Oh, I have seen I Think You Should Leave. You might like that if you haven't seen it. For me, it's...
I think I should leave.
It's like... what is it? Tim Robinson or something? Is that his name?
It's a sketch comedy television series.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix. So it's like a sketch comedy, and I will say for me, very hit and miss. The shit that is funny is
a lot of sketch comedies.
Yeah. There is a bit. I think it's like a hot dog thing. So he drives a hot dog car.
Oh, that's from that?
Yeah. That's from that. He's like,
it could have that.
It could have been anyone, like wearing a hot dog suit. It's like, just come out and say it. No one's gonna be mad. Yeah, that's
okay. That
him.
Sounds like it's right up my alley.
Yeah, no, it is funny, but like I said,
and it's made by the Lonely Island people, so they're funny too. So
is Tim Robinson? I didn't know he was Lonely Island.
I don't know if he's part of Lonely Island, but it says it was produced by Robinson Kaneen. I don't know who Kaneen is. Zach Kaneen. Lonely Island members Andy Samberg and 2 other people,
Oh,
etc., etc.
I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know Tim Robinson
Yeah, well,
was on SNL. But if you would like, I believe it is a couple minutes until the Garlic phone lobby. Do you want to head over there and get set up?
one more question.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi isn't a question.
I meant with like hi. Like, you know.
Hi? I'm not, actually. I'm pretty sober.
Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna move over to Chef Katz.
Yeah.
But thank
I'll
you
be
for
over
having
there
me
in
for
a
the Yap
second.
session, Tira.
Yeah, I hope you had a good time. I like talking I like just talking to you in general, but I like talking about cartoons with you, and I appreciate you coming on.
It was very fun. If you do this again next year, I would love to be on again.
I love to hear that. I will definitely invite you next time I do a big ol' event. You're always invited to even the little events if you want to.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm gonna end call now so we can go to Chef Katz.
Okay.
I'll see you in like 5 minutes, probably.
Probably less.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, bye.
Bye. She left me. Oh well. Guess I'll have to wallow in my sadness. This is me. Wallowing. Womp womp. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna be over on twitch.tv playing Garlic Phone with Banana for her birthday. So if you like this and you can stand Twitch ads, then feel free to pop on over. If not, then I will see you guys tomorrow with more animation. Bye!